Look what I found. I found me an Aussie, mate.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog.
You can't say welcome back to them. You're the one that has been gone.
I'm welcome and I'm back.
Okay, well, whatever. Okay, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have WAZZEH. He's officially back here in California. He's gonna be staying at my house for the next couple weeks. Back in the vlog. WAZZEH is back, ladies and gentlemen. But today we're out here in LA because we picked him up and we had like a, at the very least, like a 3-hour drive home. We're not doing that. So I figured why not just go to the local skate park out here in LA, get a quick session before doing that because, well, like I said, we're not doing that. And that dog doesn't like vloggers. He's a bit wide, isn't he?
A bit wide. He almost scrubbed going up that gutter. What's that stuff?
Bro, this is crazy. I haven't seen you yet without an envy on.
Well, like I think a lot of people weren't expecting the change that came. I've just stayed pretty true. Like a lot of people,
grips.
the one thing I will say is a lot of people always say like, oh, when you ride for a brand, you just ride their parts because you're sponsored. Not really. I genuinely think these are my favorite grips ever.
They are pretty good.
Kept riding them. These forks are light. I have plenty of them thanks to Diddy and Grant. Thank you. Clamp. I don't think I've changed it in like 2 years, so I ain't gonna change it now for no reason.
I've ridden this clamp a couple times, not a lot, but I actually run this clamp. So the reason I ride this clamp as opposed to the other one is just because this one, believe it or not, is actually lighter than that one.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about the weight, whereas you've always been worried about the weight. So
yeah, weight weenie, that's me.
I've been on the hollow core game. I was riding 120s race, obviously on the Lambos because they're lighter, Unions because they're lighter. That's the one thing I think I noticed when I changed, went back to T-bars, which was my roots. I rode like the thermal bars.
Well, that was all of our roots. We all love those.
Yeah, but like even when people went to the Reaper and stuff like that, I was riding the thermal for so long, and then when I finally got convinced to ride the Reaper and I fell in love with the Reaper bars.
So now you're running. He's got some Ty T-bars on here now, like he just said. He's got the Envy clamp and all the Envy parts that he's riding, like he said earlier. Deck, what size is that anyway?
Deck is 22, 5.5 wide. For me, like when I became unsponsored or whatever, when things ended with Andy, the big thing for me was like not trying to jump at a sponsor. I got a few offers and none of them were really what I wanted to do. Being with Envy for 10 years, I wasn't just gonna accept something just for money or to ride parts or whatever. So luckily, I linked up with Scooter Village, who's a shop and skate park.
Well, I've been there.
You've been to before.
Yeah, I've been there. They're nice.
The Village, and yeah, been loving this thing ever since. It's really light.
Oh yeah, I could imagine because you have Ty bars on there. It actually is very light. It's a cool looking scoot though, man. It's just gonna be a trip seeing you actually ride it in the skate park. But without further ado, let's get over there so we don't waste any more time just watching the sun go down. Because I don't know if they have. Oh, they do have lights there. They do have lights here. Okay, to the park we go. Alright, so we made it into the skate park. WAZZEH is right here. We're gonna get some clips together. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, I'm down.
What do you want to start? Do you want to...
If I'm honest, dude, let's start on the bank. I haven't ridden much lately.
The bank it is?
Bank. Just fly out.
Alright, deal. Alright, so 720 went well. I got a few other clips on that ramp also, but WAZZEH, he wants to get a little bit more into his area, which is over here on this ledge. We're gonna play with WAZZEH a little bit, and I'm gonna embarrass myself on this ledge. This actually might not be so embarrassing after all. What?
Raymond, don't put any of these in your video. I suck.
See if I can get like a bar. No, I'm just gonna feeble hard 3 out. That's hard for me. Well, it says so in the name, so I'm gonna try it. Currently, the following day after picking up WAZZEH, here is, we got home and we ended up going to bed pretty late because I had to edit. Look, here we go. I got editing done, which is a plus. But today, we have a very busy day ahead of us. First off, we're going to West Coast Customs. Whoa, not West Coast Customs. That's Exhibit. We're going to West Coast Exotics. There's a car show this morning. I know my friend Walter is going to be there. You guys might know Walter from the Vault, which we actually were thinking about going and visiting the Vault while we were out in LA, but we ended up going to that park and just hanging out until it got dark and it was time for us to leave. So, Austin Spencer, when you called me last night, I apologize we did not come see you. Next time. You happy to be back in America? Well, you've been in America for a while, but California.
Yup.
Yup.
I come and ride the snow for a month.
Your hair is crazy, bro.
I just go and ride the snow for a month, which is sick because it's so much better here than it is in Australia. But then I get to come and ride my scooter a little bit, get some sunshine, hang out with my boy Ray, piss Mac and Zachy off.
Hey, true. That's the best part of the day right there. I love doing that. Mackenzie, why do you do this? You're out of bed. Turn off all your alarms. Hey Siri, stop making alarm noises, please. Hurry up!
One more moment.
No, hurry up!
I'm having some trouble.
You're an idiot. You are literally so dumb. Turn off all alarms.
Disabling all alarm.
Wake up.
Stand by, please.
I literally hate you. Just shut up. Just quit. Just Siri, kill yourself.
Working on that.
You're seriously dumb. We gotta be out of here in an hour. Being that she's in the shower, we should clean your bed up.
You know what, Raymond? This is my room now.
Also, last night I went live on Instagram and a lot of people had actually seen the amount of bars that I have in my house. There's a lot of scooter bars down there, I know, and I will explain to you guys exactly why they're there. Actually, I want to show you guys some of these too. Some of these are some bars that you probably have never seen before, like this one for example. That's an old scoot bar. Look at these things. I think these were made by my friend Chris. This is like back when we were like thinking that we were really good scooter designers. This black bar right here, this is my first ever signature bar. Pretty like old, like iconic bar for me back when I was like, I don't know, probably around like 20-ish, somewhere around there. We have a lot of those because I used them a lot for a very long time. Obviously we've got the Norm, we've got the Unions, we have Reapers and stuff like that. We got another set of Reapers right there hiding behind those black ones. This silver one right here in the middle with a clamp on it, this is actually a Pro Ride bar from way back in the day. These are kind of cool. It's like a T-bar, but it has like a little gusset right there. Can you see that little gusset that's on the bottom side of the bar right there? Pretty cool bar. We also have, I don't know if those are thermals, the ones right behind them, or if they are old Cooper Clar bars. I think they're thermals though. Those are some of the very first titanium bars made by Scooter Zone, and they were actually supposed to be called Rainiums, but they ended up just calling them, I think they're just called Epic Ties right now. It's kind of the one that has, it's sort of like a T-bar, but it's not. It's got like a little bit of a swoosh in there. Got some Prodigy bars right here. Like I said, I ride Union, so we have the Union ties right there, which you guys saw in some of my previous videos. I just took these off like a month and a half, 2 months ago. Some more Unions right there. Got some more Reapers on this side. These are the black ones. Those are some baby Unions for the mini scoot. These are some really old NGP bars that are actually 16 wide, and they're like a crowbar, so these didn't really work all that well because they were so small up there, so I could barely get a set of grips on there. And these are bars that were stuck in the back of Bertha for a long time, and Bertha leaks really bad. The bars didn't appreciate that. They're very rusted, but it kind of looks sort of neat. Basically what my plan is for all these bars is one day I want to make furniture out of these. That probably sounds weird to a lot of you parents out there, but if we took four or let's say we took three. We took 3 handlebars, put one like this, one like this. I can't hold a third one, but we put a third one like as a triangle, and we put like some kind of rubber component on the top of these, and we could just put a piece of glass on top. It would make for a really sick freaking table. I've always thought that was such a cool idea, and it's something I've wanted to implement for a long time. But as of right now, I don't have a house, and I don't have that much room in here because I have all kinds of other stuff going on. But this year we will be getting a house, and then we will be able to make the furniture. We'll be able to make like, I want to make an actual like end tables. I would like to make a coffee table out of those. Maybe a couple chairs would be really sick. I don't know. There's so many different possibilities that we could do. I don't weld, so I gotta find someone that'll weld them for me. We got a little bit of a process to do there. But that is gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, Waz and I are going to be filming all kinds of stuff while he's here in California, so make sure you guys look out for those videos in the future. He's here for 2 weeks, so we have plenty of time to do plenty of things. So hopefully you guys enjoy the videos for the next couple weeks, but until next time, I'm out. Later.